Scars, no. Wrinkles, no. Facial hair, no. Makeup, no. Wait, what are the makeup options? It was just like mud on my face now. Yeah, sure, we got a tat when we were young. We regret it. What was the basic information? Name, build, voice. Oh no, that's fine. Yeah. I don't even know what we're doing with this guy. People are gonna watch the playlist as Ages that Care Great Stories of Dragon's Dogma. Only for the first 2 episodes. But really, you know, it's always gonna be like that in a game with a creation like this. My guy walking in straight out of Willow.
Hear ye, hear ye! The prophets have spoken, friends. The dragon's return is nigh. Join the honorable Duke's ranks and help us be rid of the fell beast. The day's come to lay down rod and reel and take up the sword.
You're like 5 feet away. Why are you waving? You know, everybody is like half the people here are like my stature. So I come up to her shoulders. Chat, we are a tiny king. We're gonna go punch the dragon. We're about to lose our girlfriend, aren't we? For plot. Oh shoot, that was stone. I thought that was a wooden dog. Wait, is he even alive? His eyes are like cataracts. Zombie dragon? Zaitan? Quick, get the children who are in the middle of the road crying. Ugh. Let's go! Alright, this is gonna be a short game. Fighting the final boss right away. Got your Dogma right here. Yeah, dude, you got it? I got it, man. Pressing X will draw your primary weapon. Let's see, he's only got like 9 health bars. Is there a dodge button in this game? Oh, what happened to the camera there? I appear to not be making great progress. Yo, I skipped like a stone. Haha! Muck you. Oh wait, it didn't even pierce into it. Dang it. I tried so hard too. I woke him up. See, he was CC'd, chat. I did 1 point of damage, which broke the CC. You owe me. He's gonna be like, thank you, little man. I am now your mighty steed. Oh my god. He's French.
Mi squarota quanto la pone. Nestesta, nesti, mi squarate et malaga.
I'm so glad I spent so long in character creation. Are we gonna be alive and we have to like, is the plot gonna be we have to chase the dragon to get our heart back? And yet we're inexplicably alive at this point?
Help me! He's still alive!
Medica, explain. Wow, she's really helping a lot, waving her hands around like that. He has a spare heart? Yeah, he's a Time Lord. If you would face me.
Take up arms, newly risen.
Now, chat, at the beginning of the game, we were controlling a party of 4 people, sort of. Is most of the game single, like just you're alone, or do you control like you plus some other people a lot of the time? I see noisy pink bubble says party base. So let's say I want to play as a support, like Morgana in that first thing. That's my jam. Morgana was like setting our weapons on fire. She was like healing us and stuff like that. Can I play like that and it'll give me people to work with? You can play as support. Okay, cool. Then I will probably try that. Morco Poco subbed with Prime. Thank you, Morco Poco. Appreciate you. Welcome back. 7 months. Mukluk, Douglas, Spot, thought to be original desk by the 4th. This is Johnson Vance Novels the 3rd. Welcome you back to the lab. Hope you enjoy your stay. Entertainment is on the way. Crank up the speakers. Don't touch the bakers. Giveaways ever. Please take a seat, but on the edge. Monk, don't play this on stream because of language, but the tweet is funny. Twitch streamer Quinn Rex just spent $10,000 on Diablo Immortal and got nothing. It's a 1 minute long rant. Okay, I will pause this and watch it after stream. Thanks, I think. It is time for you to begin your journey as Arisen, but before you can win your heart back from the dragon, you'll need to prepare. Mouse does nothing. Enter? Enter. Take a weapon. Your vocation determines your basic attributes, wieldable equipment, and skills. Fighter, weapons, swords, and shields. Basic vocation, a melee specialist with attacks and counterattacks, able to cut through resistance. Weapons, daggers, and bows. Strider, nimble warrior, can both mount and attack foes and use a bow to strike from afar. Mage, conjurer of magics to heal wounds and target elemental weaknesses. Yes. Vocation. You can equip yourself with a primary and a secondary weapon. Primary weapons, such as swords and daggers, are combat essentials. Secondary weapons, like bows and shields, offer support. If you had a flask, you could fill it here. Blank scroll. Until it tells me I've got a limited inventory, I'm picking up all the things, chat. Mithridate.
You say it left a glowing scar?
Yes. The wound has closed, and it seems the worst has passed, but his heart lies silent.
You have weight? Yeah, you can tell. I'm thick.
If you would face me. You are sure of this?
Yes.
Ill magic, the work of some curse. The whole world's already gone mad for fear of this dragon. Won't no good come of this. I must go see to the others, Kina. Tell me if aught changes here.
All right.
So, granted, I have about 5 minutes of knowledge of this game right now, but I'm already reminded of the movie Dragonheart with Sean Connery, if any of you saw that. Just the basic plot. Defeating foes and completing quests earns you experience, and each level gained raises all of your attributes. Pressing X to press Escape to bring up the pause menu where you can check your attributes, a full map, quest information, and more.
You should be abed. I wish you would not strain yourself so. I am worried for you, cuz.
Cos? Is she saying cuz, like cousin, or Cos, like that's my name? Bucket! In Dragonheart, wasn't it reversed? Yeah, like I said, similarities. Hang on, does it pause? Okay, it paused when I tab out. In Dragonheart, there was like a king or a prince, and he was about to die as a kid, and the dragon magically gave half of his heart to the prince, king, whatever, to keep him alive, because the queen begged him, and he liked the queen. And the kid grew up to be super evil king thing, but he was like, as long as the dragon was alive, he couldn't be killed. And so people were trying to kill dragons to find the one that shared a heart with this evil king, and they ended up like hunting the dragons to extinction. Saving content. Please don't turn off your computer. Those bearing green icons have new quests to offer. Cloud wine. Some items can be combined with others to produce surprising results. Experiment and see what you come up with. Hemp. Fisherman. Don't worry about how I'm coming in the back door of your house. It's not a big deal. Nothing to worry about. Whoa, what? The strong attack is swing stick. The light attack is shoot a spark. I don't know if he can break that. If you had an empty flask, you could right here. I see a red circle on the map. Is that where I'm supposed to go? Purchase equipment and useful items from shops or wandering merchants you encounter on your travels. Fish shop. You are thick with 3 C's. Are you my pawn? Oh. It's a grown-up hobbit. What?
That man you were speaking with, he's of the Pawn Legion.
What?
They come from some unknown place, just appear without a warning. They're a strange lot. Not human, quite. They look the part, sure enough, but they lack the will, the spark, what drives us.
They're Mr. Meeseeks.
They have no capacity to feel nor act alone, so they live as sellswords. Myrmidons, they're called. There's an encampment west of the village, where men gather to face the dragon.
Isn't the definition of a Myrmidon like a really hardcore warrior? I never really thought of it like some brainless pawn.
I'd wager a fair number of his kind will be there as well.
Now I'm doubting my memory. I have to look that up
Why
later.
don't you take him? Might be you learn out of why he came to you in the first place.
Available quests change as you progress through the game. Additionally, you can always consult the quest section of the pause menu for your current objectives. People with red icons appearing over their heads have information relevant to your priority quest. If you have several quests ongoing at the same time, you can set one as priority in the quest section of the pause menu. Doing so will make all people, places, and things relevant to the priority quest appear prominently on your minimap. Pawns in your party will also offer advice for the priority quest log, more often than for others' quests in your quest log.
That pawn will be looking to head west to the encampment, no doubt. Why don't you see him there? He'll not make the trip on his own. His kind'll rot where they stand, unless a human orders them to move.
Myrmidon, a follower or subordinate of a powerful person, typically one who's unscrupulous, he carries out orders unquestioningly. Huh. Okay. To truly... Oh.
Purchasing equipment here in Cassidus will make for a safer trip to the encampment.
Okay. What's this? Like a well?
What? Do you need something?
I like how this guy's name is Rook, but he's a pawn. So he's a chess piece disguised as a different chess piece.
Dried fish are a local staple.
Geraldo's Grocery. The fisherman's house. There is an inn. Do I need an inn? Estella's.
Hello. It's a mercy so much of the village was spared. I only wish I had more to offer.
Tools. Do I have any gold? I have 2,000 gold, apparently. Which, a lantern would be like all of that. It's so weird that I can't use a mouse wheel there. Shabby robe. Oh, I'm starting to get the UI. Okay, so I can just use the arrow keys here, and then escape goes back over there, and enter goes over there. That's really expensive for a lantern, yeah. I'm gonna get a robe for fashion. Why was that so much? You bought 2. Why did I buy 2? Oh gosh, will she buy it back at the same price, or is she gonna give me some terrible deal, like most games? Ah, feels bad, man. Can I give a robe to the pawn?
I only wish I had more to offer.
You can raise your affinity with people by giving them items or completing quests they ask of you. Performing actions that people dislike will decrease their affinity to you.
They've wares to sell here.
Yeah, I know. I
Tired,
just
master?
finished.
Do not hesitate to seek an inn and rest. The village shops will have weapons and supplies both.
Yeah, that's great. How do I give you... After accepting a quest, first note the quest marker on your map, then continue by searching for the required items or information.
Chief Adaro will no doubt have wise counsel, should you have need of it.
Shoot. Escape to pause, change equip there. I can't see what it's gonna do to his stats. He's not wearing it. Page up. Oh, thank you. Wait, what? Why won't he equip it? He's the wrong class. It's a cloth. Fine, whatever. Just give it back. Ah, I'm trying to spoil you, Rook. I'm trying to spoil you. Let's go. I got a cloth robe. That means I'm fully prepared for the journey. Lantern, food, water. I don't need any of those things.
This path should see us there.
This game is an autosave function, periodically saving your progress throughout your adventure. You can also save manually anytime you like by pressing I on the pause menu.
What's this?
Wait, what? Did you find something? Did you find something, Rook? Did Timmy fall down the well? Oh my god. Yo, that guy's getting the crap beat out of him. Save the peddler.
Shall we lend a hand?
Attack by holding left alt to left control will perform a weapon skill. You can dash by clicking shift in and out of combat. What is happening? What is happening? What the heck is happening? To receive the effect of curative magic, step within the area of the healing light.
They're a threat when well unified.
Alright, can I heal him if I do that again?
I grant you fire's blade.
So is that healing him?
Quite the fighter, eh?
Okay, so it's alt left click and then right click to fire it. Okay. When foes seem too much to handle, try gaining level. Try getting better.
What's this?
That was far too close. I'm called Reynard, a traveling salesman, though those damnable beasts ruined my wares. But thanks to you, it was only wares I lost. I'll consider it a bargain.
You can aim the heal magic. Yeah, I realized that the second time I did it. So the first time I did alt left click and this happened, and I was just like, oh, okay, it's charging something, and I was waiting. Hang on. You may see peddlers hawking their way. It says you may go to Grancy's. They often come across rare items not found at more stationary shops. If you see a peddler, make sure to check what they have to offer. So I was sitting here waiting, and then, yeah, you can do this, and then there it goes. Hunk of ore. Wait, it was saying that pawns will collect something, but then it went away.
This road will have us to the encampment ere much longer.
I don't have an empty flask. A wealth of useful items can be found by vanquishing monsters or exploring the environment. Keep your eyes peeled. Very. Bonds collect stuff you find. You should have a skill and the other modifier as well. It appears to be a fireball.
You'll find ore, plants, and other materials at harvest points. This road will have us to the encampment ere much longer. We've arrived, Master.
Okay. Enter the encampment.
Stone, if memory serves. I know the way, Master. Follow me. It must be near.
You can press F to grab barrels and stuff to throw. Okay. Oh, is that the pawn stone thing? If you have forgotten where you are in the story, select Chronicle from the pause menu to review a history of your journey thus far.
Well met, Arisen. Can you hear our voice? We speak to you from across great distance. The Pawn Legion has awaited you. Pray, forgive this strange and impersonal greeting. This rift serves as a gate.
Time to make
It
Dennis.
connects our kind to your world. It opens to the Arisen. For they possess a will powerful enough to guide the Legion. If you would claim to be among the Arisen, prove the strength of your resolve.
Yeah, man, that's me.
Very well. Then we shall guide you in your trial. If you are an Arisen in truth, this humble task will prove no obstacle. The Arisen must possess the valor to stand against all threats, and the power to quell them. A tireless spirit of self-improvement grants the strength to lead the Legion. Pray, show it now.
Search the area. Select status from the pause menu to view details on your current condition. No, thank you.
A rift stone. A strange power.
Search the area.
Hello.
Hello.
Seek out the rift, Arisen.
I just talked to the rock. It said look around the area. Enlistment Corps base. Treasure chest. First journal entry.
I wonder whose.
Time to spend more time in character creation. I'm guessing I'm gonna get to design a pawn or something based on what y'all are saying. Oh, I like that. You do like a rolling tumble.
Seems the soldiers make their beds there.
Alas, you have yet to prove the temper of yourself. If you would prove yourself the Arisen,
What am I supposed to do? It just said search the area. I looked around.
the beast comes! Hurry!
Oh, I fight this thing.
There may be prowling monsters about.
Where did they go? Okay, red circle, here. How's Guild Wars 2 EOD? It's fun. I've already pretty much done everything. That's the only reason I'm not playing it right now. But yeah, it's great. That's a big boy. He's fine. That's to heal the guards.